Kitty, do you want to take someone? Since you're here.
What characters are there? I have no idea.
Who was there the last day? Edgeworth himself.
Edgeworth, the Caretaker, Maya, Phoenix, Von Karma, and the Judge.
The inevitable Mia that will show up to save the day in the 11th hour.
Yeah. So, I guess take your pick.
Which Von Karma? I don't remember.
Francesca's in the second game, so it's...
Okay, she's game 2 only. Okay.
Yeah.
This is Manfred. This is my man, Fred.
My man, Fred.
Speaking of...
Who are the witnesses again?
Well, I think the only one we have left is the crazy old guy.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the old man again.
Yami Yugi.
And
Yami Yugi.
Yami. Oh, Yanni Yogi.
Yeah, Yanni Yogi, the artist formerly known as Yami Yugi.
Yeah.
Age 52.
Oh.
52? This guy looks like he's been through the fucking ring.
Yeah, wait, he does not look 52?
Yeah,
oh yeah, he was
acting like he's got
depraved, and then
dementia.
Yeah,
okay, Manfred does look 65, though.
he
this
looks
guy-
so long. Head on.
Here's Walter Brimley.
My name is Walter Brimley and I have diabetes.
This should say deceased, but whatever. Okay.
Oh, he's also dead? Okay, yeah, I don't remember jack shit.
He's the guy who got murdered for this trial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you want to do?
Sorry, what were my options again?
I guess there's like Polly.
When someone pops on screen who strikes your fancy, just start talking.
Alright, let's fucking go.
This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are gonna get settled at last. A lot of things. Oh, what's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick.
Yeah, having Maya with a falsetto was way funnier. You guys can have Maya.
I only touched your shoulder.
the funny thing about Ben's Maya is it's like a melting pot of everyone who's voiced Maya, including like Iris, Vince. Oh, that
Game
is,
Grumps.
We're all Maya.
that,
Oh, we lost them.
That has popped up for a second, but maybe
Yeah,
maybe he'll show up before his characters pop up.
I guess the shock hasn't worn off for my running with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
No, don't.
Wait, that was Mickey Mouse.
No, don't just ignore that. Why are you electric?
she's Electro.
Whatever. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum and oddly attractive as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard, or else I might have to.
You guys are going full Game Grump on this, I see.
I mean, listen, these two are in love. You'll tell me no... I will hear nothing else.
I believe you, but... Oh, man.
Whoa! Ow!
Ow, ow!
hell,
Holy
man?
shit, ow.
What are you doing?
You deserved it.
She's got a point there.
I believe you, but
I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. There's so much electricity between the two of you.
Maya,
What?
appreciate it. Anyway, maybe you should go outside and discharge. That sounded
I'm
illegal.
17. What are you trying to
That
say?
sounded fucking illegal. Jesus.
Oh, you want me to go fire my Glock in the parking lot? Okay, I'll be back.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out, though.
Oh, I
no, I
would.
mean, she should just
Oh,
should electrocute Von Karma.
Well, I
that's
don't.
got to be Larry, right?
That's gotta
No,
be.
that's
the
gotta
gumshoe.
Oh,
be-
yeah, pal. Who the fuck is this?
Whoop, that's Dennis.
Dennis. All right, kid. Now's
Oh,
your
is that
time.
Gumshoe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Dennis. Oh, is he dead?
Maybe.
He's here, but he can't. I guess we can't hear him or something. All right, Katie. Now's your time.
All right, Katie,
Alright.
Gumshoe's all you.
Alright, let's fucking go. Ooh, yeah, pal! What's gotten into that girl?
Ah, about 600,000 volts of electricity. So glad you asked, detective.
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Good morning.
How'd it go,
How'd it
detective?
go, detective?
Oh, that's me.
Oh, that's you. Sorry.
You are the detective.
I am the detective.
That's right. Me big
Have
detective.
no fear. As promised, I have captured our runaway caretaker. Now please pay me, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm very hungry. I can only afford ramen noodles. Took all night, pal.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired, hungry, and quite frankly injured.
Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Oh no. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it.
Oh, is the old man just
Maybe a
faking
little
it?
shock would jog his memory.
That's right, get him, Maya! Rebel.
Wait, did the parrot already testify?
The parrot has not testified yet.
Oh shit, someone has to play the parrot.
I'm the parrot right now.
Alright, good shit.
Wait, the parrot testifies.
Yeah. Hey, Dennis.
Hey,
Alright, welcome back. You
Just-
can have Gumshoe back.
just in time for your judge rendition.
Oh. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready.
Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness. Why did you run away yesterday?
Still funny.
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well, please begin your testimony.
I see we gotta wade through some bullshit, as per usual.
Yeah. I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I did go buy some food for Polly, see? Figured I got nothing to do with this incident anywho. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony stands it is. Yep. Back to slip.
I can't wait to grill this old man.
Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. Alright, what do we got on the court record? First important question. I have Polly.
You pull the bird out of your pocket.
You have a gun to Polly's head.
Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. Scene of the murder. Uh-huh. Fiance Polly Jenkins committed suicide.
Oh, so he definitely has a motive, kind of.
Yeah.
Huh.
He trapped her soul in the parrot.
Oh my god, she is the parrot!
Oh shit.
Every time she says Polly, it's a cry for help.
Hold it, motherfucker!
Please, kill me.
Kill me, please. Food?
Polly's a bit of a
Maybe. Oh
gourmand.
my god, it is his wife.
I was right.
She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker shack?
Well, kinda got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that.
I see. So he was lost.
Oh, god damn it. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses! Please! Give me one of those. I'm impressed.
Probably object to him saying he has nothing to do with it.
I think so.
And then you gotta show him.
How can you say you had no motive? I say you do! You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The witness has no memory of anything beyond several days ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I had to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. First things first, I have to prove this man is who he is. Do that, and the motive will prove itself. Okay, so I'm not getting anything on these, so... Press this, maybe?
Wasn't that what you just pressed?
No, I pressed the last one. You lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yeah, that seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory? You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
Ugh. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? It's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well. Witness, please continue.
I'll show you proof.
Uh-oh.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes? Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Oh my god.
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case, and no motive. Both of these statements are lies! Rebel.
Order. Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor!
Oh, now this is interesting.
This might be the first time he's actually said this. The ho-ho.
Yeah, usually it's 3.
Yeah.
This is the first time it's only 2. I would like to know myself, so who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
Gregory
Trap.
Edgeworth.
Mia Fey.
It's Mia Fey. His name is Yami Yugi, a former court bailiff and former king of games. Fuck, he doesn't believe me.
Yogi. That name seems familiar.
I said Yugi, but okay.
Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident.
Why does he just know that?
Don't worry about it.
I've been around for quite a while.
I can't believe this judge graduated middle school, so.
Figures the judge would have heard it. It was a famous case.
What does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Nuh-uh. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Right.
I'm starting to think the only thing Edgeworth really learned from this guy was the finger
His
wag.
hand motions?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fashion.
Fashion
Right.
too. Yeah.
that's the most important part.
This man, this witness, is Yami Yugi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court?
Fuck.
This is a court of law, as you may recall. Is it?
Great question.
Kangaroo court.
It's kangaroo court.
Proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
Get me the fingerprints.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick! How are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see, that makes sense.
Oh my... They put this man into the court system and never took his fingerprints?
Oh, what?
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Huh? Wait, what's the issue? Why are you doing that?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
What, this asshole scorched his hands 10 years ago, tragically? What? Why? Why? What's the issue?
Every single finger.
The witness has no fingerprints.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. What?
He's fucking dip his fingers in acid.
What do you mean, no fingerprints? No hands, see?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant.
Of course he fucking did.
Of course he did.
He remembers that pretty well.
Burn my fingers working with the stuff. Yep.
What? Yogi, you sneaky bastard. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. What a psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if the witness has no fingerprints?
Oh, you don't just drop it?
I guess not be able to prove his identity.
That's
Yeah,
great.
you don't drop something like that.
No!
Oh my god.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? Hmm. It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No, not true. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. Fuck. Okay, but no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. And why was he allowed in here?
Yeah.
Nick, what are we gonna do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints, because who does that? Who does that, Maya?
A professional.
Helping people.
What do I do?
Tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrots for a little comic relief. Hmm?
Yeah,
Fucking
very
go.
funny.
Bring out the parrot.
You're
Let's do it.
You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait, hold on. Cross-examine his fucking Hold on.
Wait, what?
Literally a
Don't do what I think you're doing, Nick. You're not going to.
Your Honor!
Literally a kangaroo court.
I mean, hey, since you offered, let's fucking
The defense.
cross-examine the parrot.
Exactly. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up.
Bring in the bird.
On my proposal.
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Oh shit.
Well, haven't pets been called as witnesses before?
No, you've been here since the beginning.
Oh.
Bro.
Oh no, I meant like in real life.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
This actually happened, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. There's like a woman who killed her husband in Michigan in front of the pet parrot. And the parrot was repeating "Don't shoot" over and over again, and they brought him into the courtroom.
That's
the jury to hear.
That's
Yeah,
horrifying.
That's so spooky.
it's super spooky, dude.
I like how she didn't kill the parrot too.
Well, she probably, like a normal person, didn't think that the parrot would be brought to testify.
He literally just kept on saying, "Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot" for hours, and the cops were like, this is probably kind of important. They brought it in.
Jesus.
Need you even ask? This is a farce, I object.
Objection! I object to your objection. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma, you beautiful genius, you. I have a right to do as you suggested.
You know, Joseph just got
But what?
The second you start gloating, you've already lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have stayed silent.
Well, if you are so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
This is crazy.
Well, you'll want to go through with your little game.
Hell yeah, brother! Let the parrot take the stand! I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
I don't know this man. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
It's kangaroo court.
They've also called a dog to the witness stand before.
That's wild.
I've seen the picture of the dog swearing on the bio.
He's a very good boy.
Yeah, but he was also giving like a look like, "You're going to jail, Bob."
Von Karma's read every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. He can't rig a parrot, I think. I really think. I'm not sure.
I love it when you're so in tune with the character, you predict what they're going to say next.
It's happened so many times.
I know. And it's astonishing every time.
Anyway,
The RP is strong in this one.
Squawk!
that's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Hey,
This man gets assertive with fucking pets?
Okay, but can we talk about how they had to go all the way to the dude's house to get the bird and come all the way back?
the witness is ignoring me.
The witness is a fucking bird, Your Honor!
Maya knows how to talk to him. Let her at him.
It must be hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
There we go. Hello! Hello! Squawk!
It's the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination, Mr.
Yeah. Alright.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know! What do we do, Maya?
I told you not to do this.
Okay. Witness! You can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify.
Is he?
Maya, you talk to her.
Oh my god.
Useless Nick, right? Oh, what do I say?
Have we forgotten something?
As I recall, 2 days ago...
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6!
I'm a genius.
If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker has something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello!
Dang it! That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something we forgot.
Hello!
Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Tisk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright.
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. Did this motherfucker train a bird in 24 hours? I can't believe this. He couldn't have returned. He couldn't have retrained the parrot. Could he? Did he train her not to ask? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything?
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. I need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Huh.
What's the safe number?
It's a safe number.
What's my safe word?
Maybe I should get her to say her name.
I mean, you can't forget your safe word.
Polly! Polly! What's your name?
Polly! Polly!
I think it actually is the safe.
That's...
Alright, Katie, you're the judge.
I think we established that this parrot is named.
Oh, no, he's
okay,
back.
go.
Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Of course. Yes, it does.
Ah, fascinating. You claim that the parents own will prove her owner's identity. And show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is the DL6 incident file. Bennett. Oh. I skipped the accident anyway. Fuck.
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then?
I'm
Show
really
us,
making
or
us do all
stop
the work.
wasting our time.
Yeah, literally, this man doesn't want to do anything.
A large file. It's 3 pages, bro.
Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page.
It's not even full pages. It's like 2 sentences
Yeah.
a page.
2 sentences per
Where in
page.
this file is the information connected to this parrot's name?
Suspect data.
Yeah, I think so. Let me just double check. Suspect
Suspect
data.
data.
Well, I'm glad you asked. It's on the suspect data page.
It's the 6th sentence out of 6.
This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed,
like
it
a-
does say that, yes.
That seems like an extreme reaction.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Oh,
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible.
Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix.
Granddaughter.
Well, Mr. Phoenix,
He has a
right?
granddaughter?
Does this make you my granddaughter's fiance?
Yeah, wait.
Does Francesca have kids, or does he have
No,
more
she's
children?
like 17.
Yeah, she's-
I guess he has other kids, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe? Does she
Or
have
maybe other
siblings?
foster kids with dead defense attorney
Could-
parents that he also adopted.
Yeah.
Could this other Von Karma girl be his granddaughter?
No, she
No,
explicitly
she's-
says that she's his daughter.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
the daughter.
Maybe she only thinks that because Von Karma killed his actual child and her parents.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah, maybe he's
And
just
took in the
collecting
granddaughter as his daughter.
orphan children of disgraced or dead defense attorneys.
That's his kink.
Maybe that's his hobby.
Or he's
I
lying!
think is worse.
Or he's lying.
Or he's just bullshitting, yeah. That's probably an
Oh.
easier.
She said, oh,
She's only 7 years old.
Wait, who?
His granddaughter, I assume.
Oh.
yeah.
How does... Oh, okay.
So either Francesca
Yeah, yeah,
either
yeah.
Francesca has a sibling.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna read too deep
Or
into
this
this.
goes really deep.
This rabbit hole goes far.
I knew you were a pedophile, Mr. Wright.
Wait, what? No!
No.
I could see the way you look at your assistant.
Aw,
No! I'm a lawyer!
Just arrest this man.
Please! I'll show you my badge!
I don't know where that badge has been. Keep it away from me.
Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. Gee, what is this bullshit? We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I gonna find that?
Get out the safe.
Closer.
I'm always close. Sorry, what did you say?
One more time, Nick. If we could just get one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what? Alright, we got her. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me.
Frankly, I can't believe that you're still speaking to the parrot. Oh, well. I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Oh, you know what? I guess we'll... Yeah.
Get out the safe.
The only other option left is the safe. Maybe I'll get her to say the number on that safe.
The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Hold on. There has to be some kind of reason for it. Hold on a second.
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't it the date?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Wally, what was the number to the safe in the shack?
1228! 1228!
Why, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
Actually, you dumbass, it does! That's why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to his safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link the number to the caretaker's true identity?
Oh, it's funny, yes, it's the exact same goddamn thing.
The DL6
Really
case?
the only thing you've been throwing around today.
What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something related to that safe number?
Case summary, right?
Yep.
I like how he literally assaulted him and Maya with a taser and just never mentioned again.
Yeah, this man attacked
But that feels like
us.
something Maya's going around electrocuting people just from like residual electricity and no one's bringing it up.
Yeah, residual electricity 12 hours later. Insane. It's on the case summary.
The case summary.
Yes.
People clearly just don't know how to read, so you're gonna have to spell out everything.
Specifically the date on which the DL6 incident occurred, Your Honor.
Date of the incident, December 28th. Well, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Ah,
Oh.
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
see, it certainly is an interesting coincidence.
Oh my god.
People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
I hate this man.
I hate him.
Bah! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM's card number to 001 because I'm number one.
Wait,
Somebody
what are
write
Oh
that down.
the, yeah, wait, what are the 3 wacky digits on the back, Von Karma?
I am number one. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing.
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
But 2 coincidences?
True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
Yes, he thinks!
Fuck up and get that old man out here.
What are you saying?
I'm taking a stand. Summon the caretaker of the bookshop. Immediately.
What if he just dipped again?
He's revealing his second brain cell.
He's evolving as we speak.
Witness my second brain cell. Tell us your name.
The judge is ascending. Maya, have you seen this before?
I've never seen anything like it. Wait, this witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay.
Holy shit, we broke him!
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the
Is he a
real
spirit
Yogi.
medium too?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm really not sure. I think this is the real Yogi, finally. But dear God, is his back better? Look at him.
He does the thing Ozen does, where she like, you know,
Yeah.
crack.
Crack. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. This man needs an Oscar.
What? Let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Perfect Yanni Yoki.
Oh man.
15 years ago, I served as a perfect bailiff in this very court.
Man,
He's rocking that sweater.
order! Order!
It's a very nice sweater.
Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgewood for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it.
Alright, case closed. We're out of here.
They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago.
No, we really don't need this.
Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound.
Bailiff, he just said he did it. You can come in.
Yeah.
He told me he would make me innocent. Get me off the hook.
I see you just listening. Okay.
So, I pretended to have brain damage.
You do have brain damage.
I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me.
I don't believe you.
We won the trial, but I lost everything. My job, my fiance, my social standing,
That is quite
even
Bailiff?
even Keith and the other girl's name who I forgot, whatever he called
Meg. Meg.
Megan and Meg. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life.
Okay, so for the record, if Von Karma sent him this is just reckless of him.
Yeah.
No, Von
Yeah,
Karma was
man.
also committed a severe crime here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't send guns in the mail. That's a felony.
Yeah, like, why did it come in a fucking envelope? He was just like, oh, that's crazy. I wonder what's... Oh, a gun.
And he also planned the murder.
Not
Yeah.
even in a box, man. He sent it in an envelope.
A lot of crimes have been committed.
Mail fraud.
Mail fraud. Von Karma's greatest crime here is clearly mail fraud, Your Honor.
Hey, I mean,
Unbelievable.
they got Capone for tax evasion, right?
Yeah. I didn't care who had sent it. I had thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. The perfect crime. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
And I'm doing it again!
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
Just arrest him. Who cares?
I am not.
Wait,
a
Miles
lizard.
Edgeworth was
Speak
like
on that.
12.
Yeah, but Miles
No,
thinks
he
killed
was
his
he was
dad.
in fourth. He was in fourth grade. He was even younger.
Okay, he was like 10. Wait, what's 4th grade in America?
10-ish? No,
Still the same
Alright.
man. He'd still be like 10, 9, going on 10, I think.
Okay, sure, let's go with that.
either way, as a brain jog, Miles is convinced that when he threw the gun at Yanni Yogi, who was strangling Gregory Edgeworth,
Who's in the middle of murdering his dad, anyways?
yeah.
Really?
Yogi
You
was-
ramble on for like an hour, and then when I finally ask you a question, you shut the fuck up.
Why don't you ask the Edgeworth yourself if you're so curious? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
We could have stopped here an hour ago.
Man, awakened judge is not one to fuck around, Maya.
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi?
What?
Where is he?
Yeah, how'd you not know?
Rest, Your Honor.
Sorry, my second brain cell went to sleep again.
Oh, it's gone.
I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is
Innocent. In this case, at least.
Oh.
Good thing I'm only here for this case.
That's
Oh
great.
wow, they're just handing it to us. Nice. Time to go home. Pack it up, boys.
Pack it in.
Very well.
Ace Attorney 1's over, baby.
Will the defendant please take the stand?
Cutty!
There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hamando. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Oh,
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Not.
not guilty.
Yay! Confetti! Yay!
Fucking court confetti.
Court
Thanks.
confetti. It's kangaroo court.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Alright, time to go home, everyone!
Wrap it up.
Objection.
Oh my god, what?
Ah, Edgeworth.
Maya's still ready to scrap. You see that?
Miles ready to scrap.
Did
What did you
someone just say objection after I already passed the verdict?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, that means... No, Edgy. Edgeworth!
Your Honor.
Fucking
I object
guy.
to your judgment.
Alright, that's cool and all, but you have no rights here right now.
Yeah, you really have no rights here.
I'm telling you, Nick, we just have to let him go to jail. Fuck this guy.
I don't understand at all.
Maya, as much as I agree, like I explained to you about 24 hours ago, I went to school because of this man, so I can't stop here.
Maybe you shouldn't have gone to school. You're a shitty attorney. Fuck.
Listen! Don't judge my life choices!
Are you too done with your lover's quarrel? Can I get back to my dramatic confession?
She's 17, you a nut job!
As we have heard, Yana Yogi has killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick. Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
I mean, that
He's
doesn't...
going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Uh-oh! What do I do? He's got it.
Well, yeah.
I'm sure Edgeworth thought about this one long and hard.
Oh God.
This isn't my place to interfere.
Nick, are you sure?
I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now.
One Karma, give me that stun gun. I don't want to see this.
It's also a completely unrelated case.
For 15 years, I've had a reoccurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I've told myself. But now I know. It wasn't a dream. Yana Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean, in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for the DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today.
I approve it.
The culprit is me.
Alright,
I did, but he points away.
Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. You cannot do this in a courtroom. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah. It's obvious. We hold a trial right here.
Why
right
are you
now.
just saying, like, just send him to jail? Why would you?
We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I see Von Karma wants a salty run back.
Are you gonna, like, try him as a minor? How does this even work?
I'd like to take a 5-minute recess.
Well,
Well,
we're having thug finals right here, right now.
How stupid all of you are.
Run your hands, Judge.
Yo, 13-0.
I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Adjourned, temporarily.
I think you should dismiss this case.
It was Onyx Fox who 13-0 that guy, right?
Oh yes, indeed it was them. They won that set handily. But that aside,
I'm sorry, right?
Where's the punch Edgeworth option?
Wasted all your effort.
oh
Like,
yeah,
no.
yeah. No, it's not like I spent the last 3 days trying to prove you innocent.
And get tasered.
I got fucking arrested again!
She
This
did.
time, but
And
I
taser.
don't believe it, sir.
You both got tasered.
I mean, you kill your dad?
Oh, your dad.
You did.
I didn't want to believe it myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished.
I'm sure you...
Murder isn't a murder, and no matter what the circumstances.
Listen, Edward, while you saying you deserve to be punished is kind of my kink, and we've been over this. Now is not the time.
This is crazy. Just crazy.
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more.
It's like, oh my god, is he beating it? What is it?
I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? I mean, isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
Again?
Yeah, and I'm gonna do it again!
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it.
Yeah, but I think he's a liar, so...
He confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real.
And you're kind of an edgelord.
The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right.
I like how this whole situation, Phoenix is just like, I don't believe this man for one goddamn second.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
I mean, remember all the information he didn't give you to the case? Don't believe a single word that comes out of this man's mouth.
Yeah, this is a man who would lie about the autopsy report. He can't be trusted of anything.
Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though, it's unconventional for me. I'd like to run this one by the book.
You mean you don't want to cheat?
I see. Does the defense have any objections?
I object to the defendant's mental state.
No, Your Honor. Although I do agree with my partner, however. Von Karma, you knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you? You fucking vampire sack of shit. I'll follow you to your coffin when this is over, you man.
Hurry.
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. That little bitch. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please, please.
And my suffering!
She looks like, come on, give me your reason.
Please, please, do something, anything.
That day, I'd gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As he went to leave, an earthquake struck, dropping us in the elevator. and causing my arm to be irreparably damaged. My father, Mr. Yogi, lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot and then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. If I heard it right now, I'm pretty sure it would trigger PTSD. That is all.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream.
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
Bah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. With gusto.
Oh, not again.
I mean, and Dad didn't lose his composure, really. He was just like, hey, relax.
He's just like, hey, listen, we're in a rough spot. I need you to calm down. And Yogi was like, you're breathing my air.
You're breathing my air.
It's probably the one where he mentions the shooting, right?
Like here?
Yeah, I forget the exact path, but I have a general idea how this is supposed to go.
The gun fired once?
Yes. I think. After I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. The gunshot and that horrible scream.
That's tough. Wait, the scream. Okay, so I think this is it, because take a look at this. Bomb, bomb, bomb!
Guy got shot twice?
No, it's one bullet to the heart.
A gunshot through the glass.
But I don't know if this is where I present it.
Oh.
Yeah, because I forget if...
What's up?
Check the case file again.
For DL6, right?
Yeah, because he should have died instantly, right? So he couldn't scream with his...
Wait, no clues found at the scene? The gun would be in the elevator.
The murder weapon was fired,
twice. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
It's a very obvious contradiction.
And there's that, there's the bullet Maya stole from Von Karma.
I think that was it.
Yeah.
Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm quite sure of that. I heard the shot, and then the scream. Then everything faded.
Second bullet could have been fired after he was unconscious.
I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see. No.
No, Your Honor. Unfortunately,
No,
you don't
no.
fucking see. You don't see anything. Your second brain cell will stay asleep forever.
Yes, yes, yes.
Look at this file one more time, please. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that
They
file.
can't read,
don't you?
remember? You gotta read it for them.
Yeah, we really do. It's our only way out.
This evidence, unless you can tell us what page it's on.
You're really...
They actually can't read.
Yeah,
It's victim data, right?
correct.
Yeah.
Shot through the heart, and Edgeworth's to blame.
Except he's not, and we're gonna prove why. A bad name.
Look at the victim data in this file, okay? Hear me out for a second. It says, quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot.
5 times.
Yeah. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Rabble.
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
No, Your Honor, I'm sure you're aware. This incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, We do not know when that second shot was fired.
Yeah, we don't. That's the point.
It might have been fired the day before the incident.
What, someone was just fucking popping off?
Wait, then who did the bailiff shoot the day before?
Yeah, well, a more pressing question, honestly. At this
There
point.
is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
Huh, okay.
Actually, there would be proof, too. Because they have to record when they use their firearms.
Yeah, there would be. Wait, what?
You think these people record anything?
These people don't even know. These people would be lost if they didn't know their own names.
I see. This guy doesn't know his name. He's just Judge.
I thought his name was Judge.
You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case?
It's the one that went in his heart.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe now you present the photo.
Yeah.
What?
Photos now. Oh.
I gotta tell you, I'm getting really tense here.
I am quite one for dramatic pauses myself.
I'm gonna beat your ass, edgy boy. Just you wait.
Oh no, Phoenix is more into that than I am. I'm more about doling out the punishment.
That's not what they told me about your edging fetish.
Wait, yeah, what?
Oh yeah, I guess you weren't here for the case, but somehow... Because you know how Edgeworth, Phoenix, and Larry were all in the same grade school?
Huh?
Somehow it all... We've all just... They were all in the same BDSM club in grade school and stuff.
Wait, why was Larry involved?
Because, they're the friends.
Does Larry even know what sex is?
I think he tries.
Oh no.
Hey, when something smells, it's the butts, haha. Yeah, all three of them are clear M's. Without any doubt in my mind.
Yeah, probably.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, Edgeworth is a prosecutor. I feel like he'd be more of a sadist.
He became a prosecutor to punish himself.
Yeah.
He's an M. Well, look at that guy. He's an M.
When they all can't be ends,
okay.
the relationship doesn't work.
You have.
Oh man, what a discussion.
Did we figure something out?
Yeah, no, I think it's the photo.
Yeah, show the photo.
I thought you were gonna say that they were all M's.
Oh yeah, because there's 2 bullet holes in that in that picture.
Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
What? Nani? Impossible!
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Do you have any evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident?
Alright, time to whip it out.
Take that.
Look at this photograph!
Not again.
I mean, it's a crime if we don't do it every time they say that exact phrase, right?
Photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Greg Edgeworth.
This proof the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
Oh my god.
So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where?
Your Honor, please get a clue.
Sorry, my soul brain cell is also dozing off.
Okay,
Taking a break.
look up here at the top of the photo.
Where the very obvious bullet hole is.
Now that you've ruined my Nickelback high, as should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
At least Phoenix is kind of like, duh.
I see, a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet, there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Order! Order, please! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out? In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course, dumbass.
Well, I mean...
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
Oh, now you can read all of a sudden. Okay. Case
I was
summary.
just making sure if you could read.
He spent the last 40 seconds reading that.
The case summary, that's on page 1, okay.
I mean, quite impressive. He taught himself to read.
Look what is written
He
there.
pulled a Meteos.
Not a single clue was found on the scene.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because I have it. Oh shit, because the second bullet does not exist.
But what was the other thing you said?
Nothing, I didn't, no, never. The bullet claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Oh, besides a
Something else-
bullet.
Literally, nothing else can make a bullet hole. By
Yeah.
definition.
Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Kammer says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet.
I mean, they're kind of incompetent.
So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
Then no one ever. How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Am I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Oh, now you fucking see said you little kid! You better fucking object or I'm gonna jack my fist up your ass!
Okay, I mean, but hear me out. If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
We'll find the bullet! But you said you'd do it, Nick! You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent!
I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. So certain of it, I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, we're on to think it could be that simple. The case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick?
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to
Oh,
ask one
Duncan's
thing of Mr. Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Odd thing to ask. But yes, I have, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father. Though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did.
Oh no. It's... the blood's rising, oh god! It's the guilt! My favorite
Very
blood
well.
boils!
What the
Statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Can always wait. Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's Just like my first day in court. So many things I know I should be saying. My mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright?
Your Honor! I object!
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object,
Ugh.
Nick?
I don't know. His case is perfect.
Oh no!
Must exist.
Oh. Oh,
Oh no.
Oh?
Oh.
The second bullet. Huh? What? What did you just say?
nothing.
Second bullet must exist. Where?
All right.
I guess this is me.
This is me, I'm assuming, yeah.
Someone took it!
Ooh.
It seems waiting on is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Okay, friends who haven't
Slam.
seen this play out before, where do you think the second bullet is?
Where did I don't actually remember where the second bullet
I
is.
don't remember.
I remember where the bullet is.
You know,
You've never even played this fucking game.
No, but I've seen a German spy stream it, and
I just noticed something.
Hmm?
Yeah.
You know how Edgeworth grabs his left arm a lot?
Yeah.
Is that where the bullet is?
Is that where the bullet is?
On Karma does the same thing too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
If you
he
look
does.
at what's his name, Apollo, and the evil Gavin, they also have similar.
Oh wait, isn't the bullet in Von Karma?
I don't know. We'll have to see, won't we?
I mean, I assumed, I said earlier that I think Von Karma has to have it somewhere because he was
Yeah, he probably
taking
fucking
evidence.
moseyed off of it.
Yeah, but I don't remember if he like stored it in his fucking shoulder or some shit.
It's in his butthole for all we know.
So, like, he's chose to put a bullet in his shoulder.
But yeah,
I
Ben,
definitely think-
there are a lot of parallels between the sprites. It's
I
pretty
definitely
cool,
think Von
actually.
Karma has the bullet somewhere. Where he put it, I don't know.
Wait, Your Honor.
Hmm?
The second bullet, it existed.
What? We've just heard proof that it does not exist.
No,
We
he's
heard
showed
that
proof
nobody
that the
found
police
it. It
missed
had to
something.
exist. Oh my god.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer.
Or did he really think
Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
Mia Fey? That's how she knew the second bullet existed.
I'm still.
God.
It's Mia Fey. I'm still thinking about that one, to be honest.
So the criminal took the second bullet, but why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it?
Why do you think Mia's mother has never been seen again?
It's not easy to find a
Maybe
straight
there
bullet.
was a struggle and he got shot.
I'm thinking when the stray bullet fell. Well, from what I don't really remember, but
I don't
think,
remember
I
at
think,
all.
I think the stray bullet hit Von Karma.
It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? He don't need it.
Yeah, no, I think the answer is he didn't need it.
He don't need it.
Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Ah, the murderer had no reason to take that bullet.
God, but my left shoulder aches.
And how would you know that?
You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Ugh.
Oh.
Had to take it.
Had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy.
Go crazy! Go stupid!
I feel like that's the opposite of what lawyers should do.
Don't think why it was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor! I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take the bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright. What do you mean?
Well, for instance... For instance what, right? For instance what? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer?
The bullet hit the murderer.
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. That's crazy. You know?
Hey, you know.
Hey, come on. Wait a second.
Inject this quickly.
I was just talking out of my ass, but what if that really did happen?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot. And they left with the second bullet still inside of them? Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime?
Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yeah.
And somehow nobody noticing a bleeding person leaving the building.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
Magical third party.
The murderer came from outside, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Two men fight inside the elevator.
Man leaves.
Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. Pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. And the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one was involved. No one involved with the incident was wounded.
Hey, Von Karma, take off your shirt!
Who would ask that? There was no murderer.
Puppy just said there was no murderer. Miles is innocent.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right, I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Oh, I'm on the crazy train right now, tell me. Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth.
Oh, man.
Perfect trial record.
Wow, that's crazy.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
He was injured.
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But
I took it because he got shot with the gat,
because he was injured!
which would mean
It could only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
We'll give it away. When he assaulted you two?
He was the man who shot Gregworth and electrocuted us until we could barely stand up again.
And like, isn't that a crime on its own? Like, can we do something about that?
You know, I've been thinking about that since last night, but to be honest, my head's been kind of fried, as you can tell.
And
Yeah, mine
sent,
too. I keep shocking people. It was Von Karma.
Oh,
and sent
man.
a letter to Yanni Yogi.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you've indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Should I come out and say it now?
Yes, say it now.
Say it
I
now.
mean,
Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Uh-oh.
this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
The what?
Von Karma!
On Karma?
Von Karma.
Von Karma!
You mean This one, Karma? The prosecutor? One right over here?
Bah.
You don't object?
Nope, he caught me.
I see no need.
Eh.
Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
So it was you.
Because you took a vacation for
So
several
you was
months.
the murderer.
So you admit it! You took a vacation for
Lock him up.
several months, sorry, the day after the incident.
I'm gonna go for like a few minutes. Be
Alright.
back.
Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick, I know vampires heal on their own. He wouldn't need a doctor. Oh, never mind. Let's
Bullet
find out
just
who's
still on
out
his
there.
fucking shoulder.
It's no use.
Edgeworth?
I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave any clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery.
Exactly. Get a metal detector in here.
That wouldn't leave the doctor as a witness. And funny you say that.
Nobody's that perfect.
Do we have a metal detector?
Yes, we actually have one in our pocket.
Jesus fuck.
Oh yeah, we couldn't.
Yeah, Gumshoe gave it to us a while ago.
Amazing. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, pal.
What, Nick? What do we do? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself?
That would have been metal as fuck.
That would have been crazy.
Hey, again, I would still like to call attention to the fact that no one saw this bleeding man leave the courtroom with a bullet injury.
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out by yourself. Although that would have been metal as fuck. We agree.
I mean, you can. People have for sure
Like
done
can.
that. But
Wait, what does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where?
he'd be dead. That bullet would have gotten infected, and he'd die. Like you can't.
Oh, apparently he just left it there.
Well, no, he's a vampire.
That wound would become super infected and give him poison blood. Like he would.
Show the evidence.
Alright, Von Karma. I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
Oh, you know how I like it, huh? Prove it.
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving evidence at the trial. He'd rather his blood get poisoned over the next 15 years. So then I ask, where's that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. That'd be wild, right?
I don't know, man. Better than risking fucking blood poisoning
No,
and dying a slow and painful death.
Nah, pop a couple of ibuprofens and you all good, fam.
Alright, Katie, you be the judge.
You don't mean?
I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Although he should be dead by all.
He honestly should be dead. Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector.
Why
Well,
they let
Von
him
Karma?
bring that into the courtroom?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, aren't they supposed to confiscate that shit?
yeah, not only did he have it on his persons, they also let him bring it in.
It's kangaroo court.
Yeah.
I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Now strip. Sweating.
Sweat and
Covering the
bullets.
I refuse.
You refuse? But refusing this means... You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Order! Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use this metal detector on that human being.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
Objection! The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot.
Shot like Von Karma or shot like Miles is dead?
Huh. Beep. It reacted! Something's inside his right shoulder! Holy shit, how is he alive? The bullet! Mr. Von Karma.
You. It was you!
I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
Like hell.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. Hundreds of years ago.
By a Van
The
Helsing.
bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
Oh, really? That's, it's funny that you say that. Remember the ballistic markings, asshole.
For some impromptu surgery.
But Mr. Von
Whips out
Karma,
knife.
can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything.
Oh, right, just
Whoa.
me. My bad.
That's your job.
Listen, man, the game isn't called Ace Attorney Manfred Von Karma, okay?
Yeah, I don't need to read. I don't need to do anything.
I just need to say you're full of
I just need to show up.
It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I.
Mr. Wright. Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence, because I tased your ass to that.
That's because you took it out of the record room yesterday when you tased us!
Which again, I feel like you could bring up.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
Nani?
You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
Nani?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? That's just sad. I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof.
Turning
Final
badge.
turn.
That's a bullet?
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident, which, by the way, my partner over here got it when you were fucking tasing us. Because she's scrappy. And this was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. Gregworth, as I call him.
Gregor.
Please don't call him that.
The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
Got you good, didn't I, you old crusty vampire?
May recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of the weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun.
We're playing Phoenix Wright Trauma Center now. It's time to begin the operation.
It's time to begin the operation.
Oh my god, the DS Trauma Center game was so fucking hard.
Dude, I fucking loved it. It was so fun.
It was so... There was this one mission where it was like super cancer and you had to suck out all the boils before they popped or they died.
Well, you
and
also
it
had to fucking
Oh my
shoot it with a
God.
laser, probably.
was, yeah, it was so hard. My like
13-year-old self was about to off myself. I just
couldn't handle Trauma Center.
It took me so long to
Dude,
beat that
I
one.
tried playing the Wii game like once, and I don't know, I just really couldn't get a hang of the controls at all. Like,
Yeah,
they're
we
more
motion
basic,
controls
but it was like
playing a
fucking
surgery
impossible.
game. Where,
Yeah, I was like shaking the entire time. I fucking wanted to kill myself.
having the shakes in a Wii version of the game sounds awful.
I was just like, yeah, I'm glad I did not buy a Wii.
But the very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder through intense trauma center surgery, right? Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet.
Can they get it done within 24 hours?
Yeah, can they do that within like 12 hours?
And solve this case once and for all. They absolutely cannot.
Yeah, if they get Derek Stiles in on this, he can remove it in like a minute. That's how much time you'd get in trauma center to do it anyway.
It's
Well-
not that bad to remove a bullet.
Well, Mr. Von Karma, or as my good friend Cody says, bitch.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's having a fucking meltdown.
He's having the ultimate meltdown.
That scream. I've heard that scream before. My PTSD. Ah, I'm triggered. I know. Help! I can't breathe.
Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Man.
Probably takes a lot more air to fucking yell that.
Absolutely.
Get away!
Get away from my one and only father, whom I love so much.
Uh-oh.
Oh man. Oh, I see. He heard the Von Karma scream.
Yeah.
It was you.
It was that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed! I'll kill you!
Oh, because Edgeworth shot Von Karma with the gun he threw.
Yep.
Nice.
Mr. Von Karma.
And I'll shoot you again, coxgun.
And he's still going.
Edgeworth! Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me.
So, it was you.
You and your father! Your cursed Joestar blood are my curse. When I saw that star tattoo, your
Oh my
father
God.
shamed me with a penalty on my record.
Oh my god.
And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. Oh shit. I'll butter you with my bare hands.
He's really good.
Oh
Yeah, you know-
my god.
Now, if he hated Edgeworth that much, he should have had Yaniogi shoot Edgeworth and frame.
Wow, he's really losing it.
15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to be penalized. I covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth!
That's where it changed.
I reject my humanity, Edgeworth!
It was a shot
Reject
like
my
none I had
humanity.
ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened.
Why did you think that would work?
Then, there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Come on.
The
Just
sun!
then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew that it was destiny.
You and this elevator shall be destroyed!
Merry Christmas.
Elevator da. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
It was I, Dio.
You thought it was Yami Yugi, but it was me. Von Karma. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge.
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it!
Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
you were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. For real this time, I hope. Yeah.
That means Gumshoe had to get more confetti. Or do you think he picked up the confetti he threw the first time and threw it again?
Yeah.
Gumshoe's the one throwing the confetti.
That is all.
Canonically, yes.
That is all. Somebody please escort this creature of the night out of my court.
I'll return with Gregory Edgeworth's body.
Oh man.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Lord Carver looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed him!
What if one of the bailiffs run back into the courtroom like, holy shit, Judge! We took Von Karma outside to the police car for transportation, then he just disintegrated!
He's just dead!
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. And now it's all just a good memory. Except for the parts where I blanked out and felt myself grow taller for like split seconds. Was that anything in particular?
Wait, what'd you say?
I don't know, never mind, it's probably nothing.
Huh, hopefully. Oh, Edgeworth, so it's finally over, huh?
Right.
Yeah?
I hate you.
I'm not sure to say this.
I know. Try, I love you. Don't worry, I'll give you space. Come on, Gumshoe, let's get out of here.
I see.
Wait, what? Don't leave me with him! I'm nervous!
I love you, right?
Wait, you mean thank you, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, well, you're welcome. I thought he said the other thing. Woo.
Oh, I think you could have done better than that.
Would you have me get down on one knee? Sorry, I'm not very good at this sort of thing.
We can never be
Human
together.
interaction and all that.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there.
Whoop! Amazing, pal! You pulled through that just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party like it's 1999.
Oh my god.
Dinner's on me. My salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
It feels bad, man.
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
Well,
With monetary gifts, give me food.
you see, in the Japanese version of this game, instead of getting docked off pay, Gumshoe doesn't have money because he keeps losing it on horse races, and that little like straw thing in his ear is supposed to be a pencil. For those who haven't heard this.
Oh,
before.
so he actually just has a gambling addiction.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
actually his own fault. He doesn't have any
Oh,
money, so you don't feel
okay.
bad for him.
Oh.
I see. Woo!
Oh, that sounded like it hurt.
I feel foolish.
Don't worry. Taking a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
Oh, yes, he will.
Wow, wait, yeah, the whole Jesus.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. They know what
Oh
they're
yeah,
doing.
I'm gonna leave.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Do you want to do Lotta?
I
Okay.
can't do Severn. Let's try
I'll
it.
do
Hey, hey, y'all.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Lotta.
Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Did you try to put me in jail?
Yeah, lying for my teeth.
Thank y'all very much.
Oh, he's trying to.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. What the fuck?
Did you just call you a bitch?
You were the witness on the first day of the trials, weren't you?
Yeah, trying to get you convicted. Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Yeah, bye.
But when I kill her, I need you to help me hide the body.
Wait, Maya, it's okay. It's okay. We'll let her be for now. For now. But speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. Wait, how old is she?
Not 22.
I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Cause I
Yep.
fucking suck at it.
Really? I mean, I agree, but that's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh?
Wait, who? Oh, it's Larry.
It's over, Nick. My laugh is over.
It's hairy butts.
What? Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's Kianse. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind.
Should have seen that coming.
Who the fuck is Kianse?
Don't worry about
one of his many sort of girlfriends.
Oh no.
Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift from me in celebration.
Is there a gun in there?
Celebration. That's
Oh my
unusual
God.
for you.
Yeah, the gun.
Same envelope, dude.
Hairy butts, you come along too tonight. My treat, pal.
Oh, thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that guy questioned me. When he says treat, that's how police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? So, what's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
I knew it!
Larry did steal the lunch money. That little bit.
Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either.
Oh my god.
$38 exactly?
Nick! Wasn't that the exact amount of lunch money that you got
that's a lot
borrowed
of
for
fucking
stealing
lunch
from Mr.
money.
Edgeworth in 3rd grade?
It was for the month.
Third graders.
$38!
It was for the month.
That $38 planned the trajectory of my entire life. No. No! Larry, it was you?
What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, correct? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came to school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. That was good at history.
Edgeworth? You didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture the Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else is saying that you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah. Too well. Kind of traumatic, honestly.
Right. You may not know this, but I used to have a saying back in school. Something smells. It's usually the butts.
I know!
You're really right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this is sure an unexpected turn of events, eh?
Edgeworth? Edgeworth, I should have let Larry rot in prison. This game should have never started. You should have told me also!
No, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Oh, do you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I don't know. I'm not good at my job.
Oh.
I'd say so, yes. There you have it.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did!
I'm so romantic.
You've always been something of an inseparable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too.
Death! A death sentence for both of you! And if only I had known, I'd have become a prosecutor!
Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I'd killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor, in part to punish myself.
Told you.
You were right, Ben.
Told
You were
you.
right. You were fucking right.
Oh no, it's worse. He's an M that's
Big
pretending
M
to be an S.
energy.
Big M
Huge
energy.
M energy. Smelled it from a mile away.
We all do. That's why they were all in the same BDSM club.
But they're all M's.
They hired other people to fill the other letters.
And a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, we also don't know what other students were in that club. Anyway, if I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
What a switch, right?
Oh, I thought you never asked. Wait, what?
Hey, y'all, line up and I'll take a photo.
Hey, photo time! Let's go.
My God, it's already
And
past
after
one.
that, dinner
Yeah,
on
no.
me.
Yeah, this has gone on quite a while, but we're almost done.
Alright, we're wrapping up Ace Attorney 1, heading into 1.5. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention.
Wait, why?
Yo, wait, why?
Oh, we're just
Yeah,
gonna...
wait. Why?
What?
Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday. Way too many Jack and Cokes. My head hurts. Ugh. It's only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Dick. And goodbye.
Oh no.
Really
Well-
impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here.
Well, freeloading mostly, but go on.
You kidding me? I saved every single one of these fucking cases you would have. I'm a spirit medium. In training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. It was useless.
Useless.
I ate away at all your lives. I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye? Wait, what time is it? Ah, the first trains for the mountains have already left. I know this without searching. To the station! Guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick,
Oh yeah!
why do you sound surprised? You clearly chased me here.
Well, yeah, obsessively so, but... I mean, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Hold it! Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
The last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yeah! Or maybe I'm crazy, but it was only her voice. And that weird?
Being crazy.
I was at the very end when I thought we lost everything.
Wait, I thought I heard her right now. You're right.
Ooh.
Oh, there she is again.
Wait,
Oh,
I
that's
can
my
hear her
sister
too.
for you.
That's really strange.
Detective Gumshoe helped. And Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry.
Wait,
Uh,
did you? I heard Mr. Grossberg just. Larry?
I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
I didn't do anything, Puff Puff. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Yeah, I stole it from the courtroom.
You still have all the evidence.
I have Polly.
You pulled the bird out of the pocket.
A bullet? I mean, I know I come strapped, but come on.
Yeah, I know too, Maya, but Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. You wrestled it out of his hands as you were taking 600,000 volts of electricity.
Damn, I'm kind of sick, huh?
Yeah, it was really
That's
impressive.
metal as fuck.
Very metal. This is the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. Literally, because I don't think it should stay inside of him, and you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. Could have done it without you.
Thanks for
I'll be
taking
back
5,000 volts. So I didn't have to.
Oh no, he still took it.
They both did.
Oh, they did? Oh,
Yeah, he tased us both.
that's too bad.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
And now she's talking smack.
This
man.
cheeky bitch. I swear to God.
I don't know
Oh,
about
according
that.
to Kate. Oh shit. So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya. Oh no. Not the teary face.
Sayonara. Thanks, Nick.
Sayonara.
Sayonara, Giorno.
And so my story ends for 1 out of 6 times. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. Same old crazy cast of characters.
Ha! When did you graduate yet, amateur?
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim.
Yes, Your Honor. I got a bad feeling about this. Hey!
Eee.
We did it.
Yay. Alright, good night, everyone. Good job.
Good night.